A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Wednesday, September 29th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. A San Antonio, Texas man is in the Ulster County Jail without bail following a kidnapping incident on Monday afternoon. 41-year-old Christopher Reed was charged with kidnapping, criminal possession of a weapon, criminal possession of stolen property, and menacing. Shortly after 3 p.m., Ulster Town Police responded to the roadway inn for a report of a woman being taken at gunpoint by Reed in a vehicle. A countywide all-points bulletin was issued, and a short time later, state police stopped the car on Route 28 in the town of Kingston. Reed and the woman were in the vehicle. She was unharmed. When Reed was taken into custody, police found 2 illegally possessed handguns, one reported to have been stolen in the state of Texas. The Bethel Church on Hooker Avenue in Poughkeepsie opened its doors to hundreds of mourners attending the funeral of 16-year-old Karan Smith, who was stabbed to death on September 17th following an Arlington High School football game. Visitation for the Arlington High School junior was held Tuesday at the Timothy P. Doyle Funeral Home before the young athlete's body was transported to the church for the service. Following the funeral service, the son of Everton and Natara Smith was buried at Poughkeepsie Rural Cemetery. The Dutchess County Sheriff's Office has arrested 18-year-old Nestor Ortiz Campo for the stabbing death of Smith. Ortiz Campo has been charged with manslaughter. Westchester County District Attorney Miriam Roca Tuesday announced the launch of Fresh Start, a new program that gives second chances to certain first-time low-level offenders arrested in the county. Roca says the program takes a constructive, community-first approach to criminal justice reform, focused on community-based social services instead of incarceration.
With Fresh Start, we are going to offer people a second chance, an opportunity for people to choose a path that will provide them with support, guidance, and mentorship instead of conviction, incarceration, and fines.
The pilot program will be rolled out in the Greenberg and White Plains police departments. Hudson Valley residents remain divided over the proposed Danskamer Energy Center power plant in the town of Newburgh, entering into almost a year-long PSC hearing cycle regarding the proposed plant's Article 10 environmental compatibility permit. Tuesday evening, during the latest PSC public hearing, concerned locals spoke in favor and against the 536-megawatt, 720 yearly load-hour natural gas and ultra-low sulfur diesel power plant. Those in favor of the plant during the hearing have been primarily from local unions, citing the job creation being a major advantage to the local economy. James Nestor, a sheet metal worker from Local 38, said he and laborers like him depend on the jobs that are created through projects like the Danskamer power plant.
Us construction workers count on jobs, good paying jobs like this to provide for our families, so I am in favor of it.
Those opposed, who have represented the largest majority of speakers at the public hearings, have argued that the plant is not only unnecessary to meet the energy goals of the Hudson Valley, but is in conflict with the Climate Leadership and Community Protection Act. Director of Environmental Advocacy and Legal Affairs for Scenic Hudson, Haley Carlock, said that renewable energy presents a more sustainable future for New Yorkers, both economically and environmentally.
This plant would clearly be inconsistent with the greenhouse gas reduction goals enshrined in the Climate Act. New York also does not need the Danskamer project to meet customer load or to balance the integration of renewable.
The PSC is still accepting public comments. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
Assemblywoman Aileen Gunther is calling on Governor Kathy Hochul to sign into law legislation that would forgive a $1.9 million penalty imposed on the Monticello School District. The legislature approved the bill during this year's session. The bill had been vetoed by former Governor Andrew Cuomo for the past 2 years, but Gunther's hopeful it will be signed this year under the new administration. A Highland Mills man was killed when the BMW motorcycle he was riding ran off Interstate 84 in the town of Wallkill and struck a guardrail. Killed in the crash before 4 a.m. on Sunday was 27-year-old Stephen Namath, according to state police. He was traveling west on a 2016 motorcycle at a high rate of speed when he lost control and struck the guardrail. He was ejected and pronounced dead at the scene. Newburgh City Police are participating in several Coffee with a Cop events on October 6th, starting at 7 a.m. Coffee with a Cop is a mission devoted to improving trust and building relationships one cup of coffee at a time. In addition to speaking with Newburgh residents about police issues, police department personnel will be providing information about COVID-19 safety as well as providing COVID-19 related hand sanitizer PPE. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.